Well, we're all packed up, heading out for 4 nights. Oh, geez. Layla, she's not ready. She's not ready.
Hello, hello. Heading out on camping trip number 2 of the year. We just started driving. It's a 3-hour drive. Did I tell you that? It's 3 hours.
Nice.
3 hours. We're taking a different route than we originally planned because there's a wildfire. This is actually some fire damage from how long? 5 years ago?
5 years, I think.
Yeah, there was a wildfire pretty close to our place. It's only like 2 towns away. But there's another one happening. It started last night in Washington, and then it crept over the border this morning. And there's actually some highway closings or closures, road closures, that we're gonna avoid. So we're just gonna take a different route. It's the same amount of time. It's about 3 hours either way, but the other route's a little prettier and less city, but that's okay. We got 2 nights at this park that we're going to. It's called Kentucky-Alleyne, and there's some beautiful blue-green lakes that it's pretty famous for. And then after that, we're gonna move a little more north and check out some waterfalls and stay at another campground. And then there's another campground because, you know, I like to do 2 or 3 in the same trip.
Yeah, we're testing gear.
Yes, that's the most exciting part right now. We're testing some gear that we got for the van. We got a really sweet cooler and our Jackery. We're going to take them out and see how they work and see how we like them. I'm sure they're going to be amazing, but it's going to be so much fun. The cooler's already jam-packed. We have 4 days worth of food, right? In that cooler. And it's jam-packed. So you'll see more of that. So we're all settled in, and our campsite is super pretty. Look at that. Beautiful view. And this nice little path that goes down to the water that we're definitely going to go swimming tomorrow. There's a hike that goes around the lake that we're going to do, and then come back and go swimming. There's a campfire ban, so no campfire tonight, understandably. It's a really nice place, very pretty. Good morning. I got really good sleep last night, despite the fact that there's a loon. I love loons. But despite the fact that we had very noisy neighbors, I was able to fall asleep really fast and deep and got really good sleep. It was a little chilly. It was probably like in the 40s Fahrenheit, but it was okay. And it's warm now. It's like 8 o'clock. I never ever sleep to 8 o'clock. It's amazing. But we have nowhere to go today, which is nice. Usually when we book these trips, I got something planned and we got to get up and go. And I really wanted a day where we can just lounge around. So that's today. It's great. I'm just gonna lounge around. There's a hike that goes on the lake that we're gonna do probably, and that's about it.
Testing our gear.
And testing our gear. Clark has the solar panels set up right now. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh, and there's dogs. Which dogs are a lot less annoying than people. I'd rather hear dogs than people. And the dogs almost sound like corgis. I kind of want to take a walk to see if they are. Maybe. Good morning. So there's totally like 4 loons on this lake. I love the loons. We're eating zucchini bread instead of oatmeal. Usually we do oatmeal, but I decided to bake something fun and easy.
So I set up the Jackery this morning, not in the sun, so that when the sun hit the panels I could see the difference. And it's totally working. You can see it's went up 20%, and it's drawn 120 or so watts. So it seems pretty good to me. These are 2 100-watt panels, and the Jackery itself is 1,000 watts. So far, so good.
Go. First charge on the new Jackery. Ooh la la. All I can say is this little path behind our campsite that goes down to the lake is 100% worth any noisy neighbor or any inconvenience. Like, this is amazing. This is all I've wanted all summer. For the last 3 summers is a lake to swim in, and this is perfect. It's nice and sandy and not rocky. The temperature is perfect. It's blue and beautiful and private. Well, mostly private, but it's perfect. Like, these people next to us just literally left like 10 minutes ago, and there's already a park operator out there cleaning up the site. They really do a good job here. BC parks are the best. This trail is absolutely amazing. The water is so blue. It's so quiet out here. I love this.
Trail around the lake is so nice. Look at this lake. It's amazing.
So we made it halfway around Kentucky Lake. Our campground is way on the other side. It's only a 4-kilometer hike, and it is so gorgeous. The weather's perfect, the water's perfect. It's nice and quiet. Love it. I mean, look at this water. Are we in the goddamn Caribbean right now?
After a walk in the sun, there is nothing better than fresh fruit.
See me? Did you go swimming? Oh my, come here, come here, come here, come see me. Oh my goodness, did you go swimming? Hi, hi,
Okay.
hi. I don't mind at all.
Where's the other one?
Right over here.
Hey, little buddy. Hey. Hey, little buddy. Hey.
What are you doing up here? You don't belong up here. What are you doing? What are you doing up here? That's not your stuff. What are you doing? I wish I could feed you. You're so cute. Hi. What are you doing? You can't have my zucchini bread. No way. No way, buddy. So we are packed up to leave. This was by far one of the best campgrounds we've ever stayed at. Despite people being noisy, the place itself was so gorgeous and peaceful, and lots of wildlife and blue lakes and trails. Really good. And I would definitely come back here again someday. But on to the next place now. We're about an hour away from our next destination. We're going to an animal sanctuary that I've wanted to visit for so long. So, yay! I end every video with "so yay." Can I not do that? Look.
Kentucky Lake. Highly recommended. 10 out of 10. What a gorgeous place.
So yeah, we wanted to stop down this cute lake rest area to eat some lunch, but we got turned around. The road was closed. There was an evacuation order because there's a forest fire down here. Ross Lake forest fire. It's not the big one that we were avoiding the other day, but it's pretty serious still. Thankfully, we're getting past that now. Making wraps on the trunk of the car is what we do. Sorry, I have to sing that song every time. Do I look like I've been swimming in a lake for 2 days? Or... Anyway, we're at BC Wildlife Park eating wraps in the parking lot because our plan to go to the rest area with the pretty lake was canceled due to fire. It was pretty scary driving through there. It was very smoky, but we're here now. We're gonna see bears and porcupines and stuff. And it's not a zoo, it's all rescue animals. They're all here for rescue and rehab. So it's not a zoo. I don't like zoos. We don't like zoos. So we just arrived to our second campground of the trip, and it's very different from the first one. This is Shuswap Provincial Park, or Shuswap Lake Provincial Park. And I just jumped in the ginormous lake here to cool off because it was very hot today. And it's nice, but different, you know, not like quaint and cute and pretty and quiet. Like the other one, this one's more very busy, lots of boats and people. What, 300 campsites here? Clark sat on the old man bench while I went swimming.
Yeah.
Aww, Rainbow Lane. Cutthroat Lane. Okay, so one of the coolest things we got for the van is the Yeti cooler. We needed a cooler for the van, and we spent a lot of time trying to decide what kind, and every review we read and every video, it all came back to the Yeti is the best for a reason. So I said, if we're gonna spend all that money, we might as well spend money on something we know is gonna be good. So we decided on the 65 liter because I think it's perfect. It's gonna fit right in between our seats in the van. Like, it's perfect fit. And it's not too big, it's not too small. And so the cooler we have at home is only like a 40 liter. So when I said 65, it's perfect. And it is perfect. It's so perfect. It fits so much. It's so nice. Look, it's bear resistant. It's amazing. I love it so much. We've been using it the last couple days. It's keeping everything cold. And it's not even that big and heavy and awkward. I was worried about that, but it's fine. I love it. The best part about this place, they have showers.
Oh, they sure do.
They sure do. We had a shower, which is such a treat. When we go camping, we don't usually shower. Let's be real. But it was so nice to have a shower. It was so nice. And now we're making dinner. So we had to stop at Canadian Tire, and we happened to see this really sweet pan that was on sale, and we had to get it because it's like copper orange and non-stick and fancy schmancy, and it was a good deal. So we said
70% off.
Yeah, it was like 70% off. And we needed a new one for the van, I guess. And so we got this one, and tonight we're making tofu scramble. So just tofu, tomato, peppers, onion, and we're gonna put a couple of pieces of cheese in there, hot sauce, you know. The only thing we didn't bring was nooch, but if you got cheese, you don't need nooch. Anyway, this looks really good. I'm so hungry. And this place is great. It's quiet. Lots of campsites, but not close together, and no noisy people so far.
Nice. I like it here.
It is nice. I like it here too.
Hey there, little buddy. Not quite as exciting as the Yeti, but functional van gear. Nice.
Unfortunately, when you're camping, you just have to eat the whole thing in one sitting. Bye, campsite 99. Nice and private. All the campsites here are super private. There's a ton of them. There's over 300 campsites here, but everybody's so tucked away. It's so nice here and so quiet, so clean. Bye, guys.
Surprise, we're eating wraps out of the trunk before we start our walk. Yum. How's the syringe?
Super cute. Totally see it, totally hear it. Oh, look how pretty. Just around the river bend.
Oh shit.
It's amazing here, and we're the only ones here. The water is freezing cold. We went in for a couple seconds. I might try again in a minute. I'm having a little power bar snack. but it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at it. So silent here. It's thick. Right? Like no birds. Nothing.
Silence.
We did it. We made it.
Now that was moderately challenging.
Moderately challenging. High, moderately challenging. Oh my gosh, how nice. It's so nice. OMG. Lots of shade. Oh my god, I love it. Nice. I'm totally going swimming right now. Look at this pretty tree. There's pretty smelling flowers everywhere. Oh my god. Sandwiches today. Easy dinner. You don't have to cook. We got some vegan ham and some good cheese and lettuce and tomato. The rest of our lettuce and tomato and onion. And even this potato salad looks like it's still okay. I'm not scared of it. So, it's a nice little campsite. Is beautiful, pretty. Green water and sandwiches. Last night of camping means trying to eat as much as possible of the leftover food. There's a lot happening here. We got these sandwiches and some kind of animal behind us. But we found these veggies that we totally forgot about, and there's still potato salad left, and just, you can eat it all. So the last two campgrounds were definitely better for swimming. This one's really pretty and everything, and it's got great views and clean and quiet and all that, but we walked all the way down there and there really wasn't much of a beach. It was kind of rocky and mostly for boats. We dunked in for a minute, but it wasn't a nice beach or anything. But it felt good after this long hot day in the car. Look at that view. We're gonna sleep with no fly on tonight, I think, so we can look at the stars. Let's see how that goes. It's not supposed to rain, so nice place. Woo! It is so hot right now. Super sunny up here on this ridge, and it's perfect to charge these babies. I know Clark already went over the details about the voltage or the gigawatts or whatever, but I just want to say how cool I think it is. We've been using it to charge our phones this trip and our battery banks, and in the van we'll use it for everything, lights and fans and laptops and blender, whatever, you know. It's super cool. And yeah, it doesn't make sense to me to put solar panels on the roof of your van, because then you just have to park in the sun and your van's hot, and that's not fun. Our car's in the shade right now, bitches. Okay, so we are all packed up. Camping trip completed. This place was very different. All the places that we stayed at were very different from each other. This one's hot as fuck. Like, look how hazy the sky is over there. It's gotta be 80 degrees already. It's hot. We're getting out of here. Going home. About 2 hours drive south, maybe 2.5. Yuck. But successful camping trip. We tested out some gear and we learned some things and had some fun.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Kentucky Lake.
Yeah, that place was the winner. Bye.